Welcome to the forbidden side of human sexuality, where desires defy norms and taboos reign supreme. Today, we're delving deep into the shadowy corners of sexual taboos that society whispers about, but rarely speaks of out loud. Prepare yourself for a journey into the realm of extreme fetishes, hidden practices, and the controversial world of consensual non-consent. This is your front row seat to the most provocative, daring, and eye-opening aspects of human desire. Are you ready to uncover what lurks behind closed doors? Let's ignite our exploration with extreme fetishes, desires that transform the mundane into the extraordinary. Picture a world where seemingly ordinary objects become the epicenter of intense eroticism. Imagine the allure of vintage typewriters, antique medical instruments, or even retro payphones. These are not just relics of the past. For some, they are the ultimate sources of pleasure. What makes these objects so irresistible? We'll delve into the psychological and emotional dimensions that turn these relics into objects of deep fetishistic attraction. But the journey doesn't end there. Enter the realm of body modification fetishes, where individuals pursue extreme transformations to enhance their erotic experiences. From full-body tattoos to dramatic surgical alterations, these practices push the boundaries of beauty and desire. What drives people to undergo such radical changes? We'll uncover the motivations and emotional drives behind these extraordinary expressions of eroticism, revealing how they challenge and redefine conventional notions of attractiveness and pleasure. Next, let's navigate the complex world of consensual non-consent, a practice that might seem paradoxical but is increasingly explored in intimate scenarios. Imagine scenarios where role-playing fantasies involve simulated resistance and power dynamics, all underpinned by a foundation of genuine consent. We'll speak to individuals who practice consensual non-consent, exploring how they balance the thrill of fantasy with the imperative of trust and safety. How do they create scenarios where boundaries are respected while maintaining the intensity of their experiences? What psychological needs do these scenarios fulfill? Join us as we uncover the nuanced rules and rituals that make consensual non-consent a compelling, if controversial, aspect of erotic play. Now, let's uncover the secret societies that thrive on clandestine sexual rituals. These exclusive communities operate in secrecy, engaging in practices that are both mesmerizing and enigmatic. From ancient rites that have been passed down through generations to modern, secretive gatherings, we'll explore what happens behind closed doors. What drives these groups to keep their rituals hidden from the mainstream? Is it the thrill of exclusivity, the intensity of shared experiences, or a search for deeper meaning? Discover the hidden traditions and practices that continue to captivate and mystify those who seek them out. What makes taboo desires so compelling? In this segment, we dive into the psychology behind the allure of forbidden fantasies. Are these desires a form of rebellion against societal norms, a quest for novel experiences, or an exploration of deeper aspects of the self? We'll hear from psychologists and sexologists who will shed light on why taboos hold such a powerful grip on the human psyche. Explore how these desires challenge our perceptions of sexuality and identity, and why they remain so alluring despite their controversial nature. Understand the dual nature of taboos, how they can be both thrilling and daunting, enticing yet forbidden. Sexual taboos vary dramatically across cultures, revealing fascinating differences in how societies perceive and manage taboo desires. In some cultures, practices that might be considered extreme or unconventional elsewhere are part of everyday life. For example, we'll explore how certain cultures view and incorporate taboo rituals into their social fabric, such as sacred sexual rites in indigenous traditions or the role of eroticism in religious ceremonies. What can these cultural differences teach us about the nature of taboo and desire? We'll investigate how cultural context shapes our understanding of what is considered taboo, and how these perceptions influence behavior and beliefs about sexuality around the world. The digital age has transformed how we explore and engage with sexual taboos. Online communities, forums, and social media platforms have created spaces where people can openly discuss and share their taboo desires without fear of judgment. we'll examine how the internet has both challenged and reinforced sexual taboos. How has digital access impacted the way these desires are expressed and perceived? What role do online communities play in normalizing or subverting these taboos? Discover the ways in which the digital age is reshaping the landscape of taboo sexuality. As we wrap up our exploration of taboo desires, remember that the world of sexuality is as complex as it is fascinating. From extreme fetishes and consensual non-consent to secret societies and cultural variations, we've journeyed into the darkest corners of human desire. If this provocative exploration has ignited your curiosity, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Stay tuned for more daring content that delves into the realms others shy away from. Keep questioning, exploring, and discovering because the landscape of desire is endlessly intriguing.